Welcome, restaurateurs. In this video, we're going to cover over the topics of using our schedule templates and our override schedules so that we can utilize more strategic scheduling to get the most out of spins. So let's go ahead and open up the schedule here. This is the schedule for our location. As you can tell, we're about halfway through the day. The little gold bar shows you that we've made it through most of the morning into the early afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the schedule. And you will see here is today's schedule here at the top. My operating hours are 7 to 10:30 today, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so we're somewhere here in the middle. I want you to pay attention to this one because we're eventually going to touch on the today schedule as well. So the purpose of override schedules and templates are to provide you with the ability to plan ahead for when you know you're going to have scheduled times when you should bottleneck or throttle the number of spins customers who would be coming into your restaurant. For whatever reasons, there are many restaurants that, due to a number of wide variable circumstances, should probably have less marketing on certain times. This is how you can maximize to fill those tables and get those people in your drive-thrus at times when you're really not getting them. This is one of the best ways to corral them in at the right time. So let's go ahead and look at a template and show you what I mean. Templates give you the ability to build a schedule that can override any day of the week, specifically set to a date. So we're going to go ahead and choose new template. And we're going to name the template Home Games. Now the reason that I'm going to call it Home Games is because Mike's Sandwiches is literally right down the street from a minor league baseball league. And you know what? On the days when they have those home games, they get out at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And between 5 and 7, they are just packed. The Mike Sandwiches just has a line around the door, but those days are pretty irregular. Home games for Bush League baseball, you know, they're just not that regular. So what Mike does is he runs down and grabs himself a copy of the schedule and he looks at it and he goes, oh, well, I can see the days where I'm going to have it, but it's always between 5 and 7. So I'm going to go ahead and touch the 5 o'clock hour. Now, he doesn't want to go down to 0, but he wants to take it down to a pretty low number. So between 5 and 6:30, because at 7 it starts to clear back up, he wants to have it down to just about 2 customers for every half-hour period. That would be the most who would really get to see a spins deal. And that looks pretty good. The rest of the day, of course, he wants to get all those opportunities. So he's going to go ahead and hit save. Now, once we've hit save there, we've built a template for Home Games. Now let's build another template because Mike's got a irregularly scheduled Saturday with the wife. So we're going to call it Saturdays with Marge. So Marge likes to meet up with him and take him out on a road trip. And it's usually pretty much always starting around 2 o'clock. So around 2, we're going to go ahead and set this number to 0. And the reason for this is just because, you know, the store will close. But instead of trying to rely on the staff coming in and maybe changing the hours because it's kind of an unexpected thing, what they're going to do is they're just going to put that sign up there on the door that says that they're closed. But you know, you might as well save people from coming in on the spins deals. There's no need for them to see this. So from 2 to close, we're going to go ahead and just schedule that nobody comes in for spins. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Now, Saturdays with Marge and Home Games are set. So we can apply these to other days of the week. So let's go ahead and use this template in our override schedules. I'm going to pull up my baseball schedule and look ahead here. And it looks like May 10th on a Wednesday is going to be a home game. So I've touched May 10th and now I see Home Games here in my templates. I'm going to go ahead and choose that. And now I see Wednesday, May 10th has had that 5 to 6:30 drop down to 2 users. My template has been applied to this day. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And it takes me right back to my location's regular schedule. And you can see the override schedule is already set utilizing our template. Let's go ahead and add another one because while it's definitely kind of sporadic, Marge has gone ahead and told Mike that she's going to take him out on the 6th. So we're going to take that as a Saturday with Marge. And now 2 to close is set. So we're going to hit save. And now Wednesday, May 10th has that home game schedule. So does the Saturday with Marge coming up on the 6th. I'm going to look at here in the calendar. It looks like there's just one more day. The 17th is another home game. So I'm going to go ahead and hit home game. That is applied. The 5 to 6:30 little bottleneck throttled it down. That's for the 17th. We know that's the home game. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And as you can see, I now have a number of override schedules that are here and located and ready to go, just sitting in the future, built off of our templates. You have no limit to the number of templates you can build or override schedules that you can apply. Now, the reason I wanted you to look here at the very, very top is because the very top bar is also an override schedule. It's for today. Let's say something came up and you just knew that your dinner service was going to be absolutely hectic. Maybe somebody called in and ordered a party of 20 and you're going to have all of your servers tied up. Well, come on in here and choose today, and you know they're going to be arriving at 8, so take that 8 o'clock hour, maybe drop it down to about 2 or 3 customers and hit save. Once you do so, today's schedule is set, and as you can tell in your override schedules, that schedule is now set. Once that day passes, this will clear off the override schedules and you'll only be left with your templates. I hope this has helped you clear it up and think about how to use this strategy in the future. I'm sure you can come up with some very inventive ways to get the most out of the scheduling feature so that your customers get the best experience possible. Thank you so much for watching.